Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's a personal YouTube reading, the order number 1374, and don't mind the sound of the rain. Unfortunately, it's raining here. And I'm gonna start with your palm, and as usual I'm gonna be starting with your right palm because this represents the destiny, and then I'm gonna do the left palm as well. So my dear, first of all, you have the most incredible energy around you. You know, your name, your given name is actually, it's not good to use when you practice because it's so open. It's a beautiful name. It's actually do represents your gifts and abilities. It actually represents who you are. The name is really suits you. But when you practice, sometimes by accident, you can pick up like negative energies from other people, or you can pick up some kind of like spirits that are not pleasant to work with. And because your name is, it's extremely open, it's not protected, I do recommend you to not even change it, maybe to add something like few letters before or after your name. It's gonna be good enough. It's just it's too open, like yourself. Actually, your aura, your energy is extremely open, so anyone who meets you, they get to see and experience like you right away. And I think you need to learn how to protect yourself more. Like even with your palm, when I look at your palm, it's like, it's even like you see, it's like even the photo itself, because I use always the same phone, but like even the photo has like some kind of shining to it. So your aura is like this golden like energy with like golden speckles. Like it's beautiful, it's very beautiful, but it's too open. You are extremely generous and kind and loving and caring person. Your heart is open, your heart is made of gold. It's like you are such an amazing human being. You're so generous to everyone you see. It's like your heart can feel the pain of every creature and every human on planet Earth. I think you have this ability even to feel pain of like trees and plants. Like for example, if you see that someone cutting a tree, you can feel how the tree is crying. And the same with like animals. If you see animals that are hurting, it's like your heart starts hurting as well. And this shows how open you are. This shows how beautiful your soul and your heart is, but it makes you so open to everything. Sometimes it's too hard and it's too heavy to carry, and that's why you need a lot of protection. I do recommend you to get a protective jewelry. It could be a ring, it could be a bracelet, it could be a pendant, it could be even earrings. Honestly, anything. It's just something needs to be on your body all the time when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with energy that you are not inviting yourself. And when you work, especially for your practice, you do need to have something specific, something that you only use for your practice. And it's kind of like protects your energy and your aura from anything that you are not even aware of, because you're very open. So in a way you're easy target, and in a way like a lot of like spirits or entities, they might want to come too close to you, and I don't want you to feel this energy that you're not ready to receive yet. And when it comes to actually like actual malicious entities, they cannot hurt you because you are very protected. This is your palm that represents your destiny, and you have this interesting sign here. It's like an hourglass in a way that is open. So this sign actually, like look at it at home. I don't think you can see it here. So like this part of your palm, it tells me, and another here, like hourglass here. This is the infinity mark from the Ra, the god of Ra. In ancient Egyptian, he was the god of the sun, so he was one of the main gods. So it tells me that you always supposed to be under the sun. So the climate of your life, when you live somewhere, it's supposed to be warm. When you're warm and nice, when there is sunshine, you feel better. When it's cold or like snow or like weird conditions like that, and you are a heliotrope, so it means your energy is really connected to the sun. So anything that is gold, usually gold represents the sun. So for example, if you're choosing your pendant that's gonna protect you, it's supposed to be gold chain, gold pendant, gold ring, gold bracelet, like anything that is gold. This is protects you and connects you with the energy of the sun. For people like you, the heliotropes, even having like a sun temple in your house, it's something that can benefit you and help you to gather and like kind of like conserve your energy. I think I address it in my book, the Tarot Grimoire book. I'm not sure if you bought it or not, but like I address it there, the sun temples, but literally like something that connects you with the sun. On your altar, it could be even the image of the sun or the Ra, the god Ra, because he's the face, like physical representation of the sun on planet Earth. And you are connected with ancient Egypt. You had reincarnations there as well. And this is something that's going to help you. If you can find, for example, a pendant that in the shape of the sun and has face with eyes, this is the best protective jewelry piece that you can ever find for you. And here you have, honestly, you are a born witch, that's for sure. You are, if I would say, if I will find a way how to call it, you are like white or eclectic witch, so you can use herbs in your magic, flowers, water, candles, like tarot, crystals especially, like honestly anything that comes from nature. You do have connection with darkness because the only thing, like witches, they always connect with darkness as well, for sure, that's as a given. But for you, because you have the energy of the sun, so for you, when the moon comes, like the darkness, like the dark period of the day, this is when your energy start feeling like a little bit off, like you feel differently, you feel low on energy, so you're less productive. And because of that, practicing at night is harder for you than practicing during the daytime. So even if you do some kind of spell work, always do it during the daytime. It's more energy for you, more power for you, but you are okay, like you also can be very productive during the night. It's just like you require more energy. This is extremely unusual. This is they call it the Thoth, the Thoth mark. So the Thoth, the god of ancient magic and ancient Egypt. So it's like his beak, because he was represented by the ibis bird. So they call it the beak of the ibis. So it means you have an ability to see the underworld, you have the access, but again, it looks like a hourglass. So it's like, it's up to you, it's your choice. You still more, you know, sometimes, like for example, a lot of like witches, when they work and they do readings, they prefer to do it during the night. Like I myself, I'm more active during the evening. For you, when you have the sun and you see in person in front of you, you actually sense more. This is crazy unusual because it's very hard to see during the sun. So if you are, for example, at the beach in the sand and there is like super hot sun and someone is in front of you, this is when you be more at your power and more at your, like, the highest activity point. So extremely unusual for a witch, honestly, but amazing quality, because it makes you like more productive during the day. And this is good because I think the energy of the sun is very important. I am heliotrope myself, I love sun, but yet I'm still more connected with the night. But for you, you kind of connected with both realms, so you as productive during the day as at night. And this is, I think, like maybe second time in my life I see a person like you, because usually when it comes to abilities, practice magic, it's always the night. For you, it's different and so amazing. And I'm so happy for you, because this is literally, it reflects your aura so much. So like crazy amazing, honestly. You have here the demonic ladder, so it means you're protected from demons and malicious entities. So it means when you practice, you don't really have to protect yourself like specifically from some kind of entity. It's just the energy that you have to protect, your own energy, because you are so open and you take everything in. When you talk to people, when you see like someone is struggling, you take it so personally. It's like you feel what they feel, and that's what you need to protect, your energy, because too much comes too close to your heart. You have this interesting lines here. It forms like the H, and it's also this mark is actually represents your abilities to be connected with the astral light. So when the astral light is open, you can see and sense, which makes you an amazing reader. So the most prominent like ability or gift of this mark is actually to be able to read past lives. So and this is your right palm, so you are born with this. So you are a born past life reader. So for example, if you ever wanted to learn how to do past life regressions, this is something that you can learn easily. This is very natural to you. Of course, you are a born energy healer. You have the mark right here, and it also connects with your partner line. So whoever you're supposed to be in love with in this lifetime, this is by destiny, and this person also supposed to be an energy healer. So you guys like the same. You have the same abilities, and this line is very unusual. Honestly, this part that next to your like here and here, this is actually, they call the specific shape how the line forms and the skin folds in gypsy folklore. They call it the like the frog, which means it like similar to like a frog formation, like the skin formation. And they believe that people with these like lines and the skin like that, and I saw it in book of 16th century, and I was very curious if there are people like that in the world, and you are the first one I see. And this formation actually in gypsy folklore tells that you were born in Atlantis. So one of your main reincarnations, the soul reincarnation, the first reincarnation on Earth, was in Atlantis. And this is extremely unusual, and that's maybe what makes you so unique, and your aura is so beautiful. Also, being born in Atlantis also give you this ability to be able to communicate with crystals. In many legends of ancient times, they used to believe that Atlanteans were able to talk and hear the rocks and crystals. So when you hold crystals, they're supposed to give you some kind of information. So people like you can do crystal readings. So for example, if you have a person in front of you and they have some kind of questions, you can just throw a few crystals and all the answers going to come through these crystals. So working with crystals is amazing like tool, an amazing like way to enhance and control your energy. Also energy healing, energy work, like anything to do with energy, because you can astral project, also like anything to do with the astral past lives, like anything to do with dreams, and of course water, because you are a soul from Atlantis, so water is everything for you. And you are born with so many stars. Each star represents different branch of magic, so that's why I'm saying for you, like anything you practice is good. Herbs, candles, like up to your choice, like candle wax readings, like tarot readings, anything you want. Spells, rituals, everything is going to work because this is who you are, and you don't have to choose in this lifetime what kind of type of magic you practice. I want to look at your left palm as well, because your left palm is also crazy amazing. So this tells me that your life path number is number 8. This is a super cool number to have, because first of all, it talks about abundance and it talks about infinity. So your connection with the infinite. So like I said, the past lives. And one of the coolest things that you can do also, learn about Akashic, like Akashic records, Akashic records reader. This is something that you are and you can do, because Akasha is they call it like a library that has records of everything that ever happened and will happen on planet Earth. So this is who you are. This is something you can do, and it's comes with this, like it's literally like past life readings, but also like seeing the future as well. So do your research on Akasha if you don't know what it is, because this is something that you can do and something that you can learn. You do have the Ring of Morgana, which tells me that in one of your past lives you had a relationship with a demon. So that's why I'm saying you do have an access to the underworld and you can do dark magic if you want to, but this is not your path, this is not who you are. But the demon is with you as well. You are such an amazing soul that has such a perfect balance of you know, like dark and light, and you know what it is like. I don't think you're even scared of demons, because first of all you're protected, and second of all you have this a demon who used to be in love with you and still with you. And I see this, you have honestly 2 tiny marks that barely seen, but they do represent 2 guardian demons standing behind you. This also tells me that you have, like, during your childhood you had the most interesting experiences. You had 3 specific supernatural encounters. It's like you had this like invisible friends or invisible you know, like spirits that were always with you, that used to give you information or they used to show you something. It's like your childhood was the most crazy, amazing, unusual experience you ever had. It's like you were kind of daydreaming, but all these dreams were real. You are a dreamer now. You are this like child that open to the universe and open to everything, and you always believe in miracles. You are honestly, you're crazy unique. Like I feel your energy, and it's like you're still like a child because you're so open and you so believe into the like this miracles and the goodness of everything. It's like you're one of those people who can like literally be open to receive anything that comes, and you're open to the universe and you're open to everything, and your energy is just so amazing. Like I'm reading for you, and I look at your palm and I feel your energy, and it gets me so excited, and I'm smiling like crazy. Honestly, I think this is who you are. You always have this beautiful smile on you, and you're just always moving. You always like going somewhere. You're always doing something. You're always so positive. You are eternal, like a positive person that always makes people smile or laugh, and you just so crazy amazing, so crazy positive. I'm actually finding it so hard to concentrate on the reading because I want to like laugh for no apparent reason, and I think this is really tells me who you are as a person, as a human being, and you're rare and special. This is, I think, such an amazing trait to have. Always believe in magic, always believe in miracles, always believe that everything is going to be amazing, and like the best is yet to come. And you are amazing. Honestly, thank you so much for being you. I wish one day I will be able to meet you in person, because I think even just like standing next to you, it's already like life-changing experience for sure. Also another thing, because this is your left palm, this is your free will, so it means this is something that is happening with you, and you have you know, usually this part of the palm represents the future. Usually for people it represents what's supposed to come, and it's usually blank, because we have this crazy free will, and it guides you to, so it gives you so many directions that we can choose, and we always constantly can change the outcomes, and we can change the future by using our free will. You already have so many lines here, so it means your future is already formed. There is so many paths and ways that you can go and like and manifest your future in so many ways, but it's already like formed. But the most crazy and amazing part, you have these two lines here and one tiny star. It means in your future there are 3 major life events that's gonna happen to you. So 2 of them is you're gonna meet someone, like this person is supposed to be your guru, like 2 people that you can call your teachers. Amazing experience, crazy experience, something that's gonna shake your world and make you even more crazy than you are at the moment, in a good positive way. And this mark, it means you are supposed to meet someone special who's gonna help you to like leave legacy behind. It's usually called the star of Jesus. So you know, when the Jesus was born, there was a star in the sky that was guiding people to come, and these 3 wise men came to give the offerings to Jesus. So this is the same star. So it means you are guided to go somewhere to meet this person who will change your life, who will change your the future for you. And having the star in the future, it means you will travel and you will see the world, and you will see a lot of different things. In order for you to find this person, you will have to go far away. You literally have to go to another continent to meet this person. And it tells me that your future is amazing, that there are miracles coming, there are crazy things are coming for you, because you are meant to be happy and you're meant to help people. And there are so many gifts in you, and so many unique abilities, and so many things that you can share with others. And I already mentioned that you're a witch. I told you that you have ties with Atlantis in ancient Egypt, and you have ties with like different types of magic and the underworld. And I think I forgot to mention that you are a born empath, but in a very, very unusual form. You know, like empaths, sometimes they feel like so much negative energy, but you are the one that can feel also positive energy. So when someone is happy, you're also happy. And you are an empath in the unusual way. So it's kind of like intertwined with all others, your gifts and abilities. So you're different empath, so you feel differently than others. You see the world differently. The world is like your canvas. You can change it. Like if you don't like something, you look at it differently, and it becomes different reality. You can manifest crazy things because all your imagination, anything that you imagine becomes reality. So the more you imagine like crazy good things for you, the more they become true, and the more they manifest itself. And another thing, you're a psychic as well. You are a born psychic, but it's also, I see that these abilities, they become more prominent. Usually people, they have like a lot of abilities in the childhood, and then it's like they become more like kind of disappearing because they don't use them through their life. For you, it's the opposite. Since your childhood, it's like the opening up. Like the more you meet people, or you go somewhere, the more you become like psychic. Because every encounter you have, like everyone you meet on your path, they teach you who you are. Through them, you receive some kind of messages because you're so open to the universe. So the universe speaks to you through people in the most unique and sometimes bizarre way. I think sometimes like, sometimes like homeless people can say something to you, and it's actually like the answer to your questions that were on your mind. It's like you've been guided sometimes like by kids or by like animals, by different signs, like on the side of the building that you're passing by. It's just so many things are happening to you all the time, and you have this amazing abilities to have your eyes open for the signs that the universe gives you. You have so many marks of the witch on these palms as well. Some of them are small, some of them are large. So they show me that your magic is so active. There is so many things that you can try, and the energy is extremely active, but I feel like you don't know how to tame it in a way. So there are many practices that you can try in order to work with your energy. And I think the easiest way for you to learn your energy is actually through working with others. So for you, I think it's very important to have a person in front of you, because you are a reader in a way. You are supposed to kind of like channel people. You're supposed to see them. So the astral is open when there's someone in front of you, because there is always supposed to be some kind of reflection. So if you can work with people, if you're scared to like learn how to use your energy on others, the easiest way you can do is actually work with mirror. If you have a mirror, place it in front of you and try to see like reflection, what the reflection gives you. You can put like candles or water in front of the mirror, and then stare in the reflection of the water or a candle in the mirror and see what comes. In order to calm yourself down, sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, you need to use fire. Fire actually calms you. It kind of gives you peace, and it makes you feel heavy. Candle fire, like when you have a lot of candles, it's kind of like grounding you. It's like grounds you down and makes you feel like more safe, and kind of blinds you to all the astral and energies that are around you. Also earth. When you go to like a park or to water, to any type of nature, if you lie down on the ground, on the earth or on the sand, it actually makes you feel peaceful as well. It takes a lot of your energy, because you kind of channel a lot of energy from like everything that is like surrounds you. So when you connected with nature, when you're like on the grass lying down, the energy of your body gets to go inside the earth. It's like it drowns inside the earth, and you feel like more empty and you feel more calm, but it's also in a way you feel like more relaxed, and tired at the same time. But this is how you remove excessive energy from your body. If you want to charge your energy, it's the sun, and it's talking to others. Like you have this ability to exchange energy. When you talk to someone, you have this ability to actually take their energy, like heal it and give it back to them during the conversation subconsciously. So when you talk to someone after the conversation, usually you feel better. So maybe sometimes you can feel that you're like this energy vampire, because you feel that you take energy from others. But what's actually happening, it's you do take the energy from a person in front of you, but you don't use it for yourself. You heal it, you kind of enhance the energy and give it back. And because you use your energy, the universe, the astral, your own aura, it's like recharge your own energy. Like the more you do this with people, the more energetic you become, because your energy always supposed to be active, because you're an energy healer. So the more you talk to people, the more energetic you become. But if the person in front of you is sad, or they're going through some kind of like negative situation, you're also gonna take this negative energy, and sometimes as a person, as a human being, as an amazing soul you are, you're gonna feel so bad for them, and you're gonna feel what they're feeling. So this negative energy you also take, but this is something to do with your mind. It's not how your energy actually works. You're not supposed to take any negative energy, but your mind is always, whatever comes to your mind, you always reflect on yourself. So your mind is taking this negative energy because you want to feel what they feel, to help them in a way, subconsciously. So that's why you keep this sometimes like negative or sad energy, and it makes you sad as well. So after talking with someone who is like sick or feeling bad, or something happened to them, you're always gonna carry this negative energy with you. So if you want to remove it, use candles. Just by having a candle next to you, it's gonna kind of cleanse your energy a lot. When you work with, for example, candles, or with anything, if you want to work with energy, so literally if you have a candle, and if you want to calm down, for example, just place the candle in front of you, and your hands are very important in your practice, because this is the main point of your energy. So just like by doing like this, you kind of can recharge your hands, your palms. And this is how the energy go inside your body. It starts with your palms and then go like through your arms, like up to your body. And by doing so, like maybe even concentrate your energy on the candle flame, like gather it, like feel it. It's like take it in, and then imagine that this burns the negative energy that you have and brings you the new energy. Like imagine the negativity leaving you and good, positive, healing energy coming back to you. So imagination is the key for you when you work with energy. This is how you can control your energy, through your imagination, because this is the easiest way now. And then it's just going to be intuitively done, like naturally you're going to feel it more, sense it more. But now use your mind, because your mind also very like powerful, but it's the easiest way you can do imagination in the beginning, and then you're going to feel it. There is going to be time in your life when you're going to be realizing how it's actually done, when you're going to sense it and feel it. But before that, only imagination. But your intuition is crazy strong, so one day you're going to kind of come into your psychic powers and psychic abilities, like naturally, like it's going to just happens overnight, and everything going to make sense, and you're going to realize who you are and how to use everything that is given to you. Also work with energy when it comes to others. I do recommend to you, like next time you see someone, like maybe your friend, ask them to feel their energy or aura, because you have the ability to see auras and to sense the energies of others. So just ask them to have their palm like this, and then place your palm on top of theirs, but without touching, like some kind of like tiny space, and then try to feel their energy. It's like the space like this, right? And then feel what's coming from the palm. So if you feel heat, it means they also have the ability to heal others like you. If you feel cold, like that they are cold, it means there is something like lacking in their aura or the energy field. If you feel like balance and peace, like nothing is bothering you, it means the person is fine. If you feel like draft of air in between, it means their energy or the aura field having some kind of like openings that they need to work on, like something is wrong, like they're losing energy. And then this is the beginning, and then practice more. You can do it with your friends, with your family, with anyone who is willing to be subject to your experiments, and see how it's going to feel to you. Like practice as much as you can. I don't think you really need to go and learn Reiki, for example, because you're intuitive. So just by practicing every day, everything gonna make sense, and you're gonna learn how it needs to be done. Because you're born like this, it's just practice, like tiny interesting exercises every day. Also, tarot is an amazing tool for you, because tarot, every card has like an amazing energy to it, and then by pulling cards there is so much gonna come to you, and your intuition is crazy, so you can learn a lot by like using your intuition, and tarot kind of invokes intuition to the next level. It's like this is the most intuitive tool out there to use if you want to grow your powers and abilities in the world of occult. I think this is answers how to channel your energy, because you don't even have to channel, it's already there. You just have to learn how to decipher it, you know, how to understand it more. Your energy is extremely active, there is nothing to channel. It's like you need to learn how to like deal with it, because for some people they actually need to channel energy because they don't have enough of energy to work with. You are the opposite, you have too much. The question that I want to ask Tarot is what you need to focus on at the moment. This is what I'm going to pull the cards for. Okay, let's see. So the first one, the Seven of Mages. So this is the reversed. I think it tells me that you've probably been into witchcraft, so you've been practicing. So this is something that you need to concentrate on anymore, because this is something that is done. It's like, I think you know everything there is to know. So if you want, just practice more. Don't focus on magic anymore as much, because this is something that you excel at. Just practice, like literally just start doing it, like action. Eight of Alchemists, it tells me, like literally the card, if you see the meaning of the card, it tells me that you overthink too much, you're thinking too much, you're too much in your head sometimes. So you need to learn how to let it go and be at the moment, and don't overthink, and just like be peaceful, find peace. Whatever it is there, sometimes it's not for you to decipher, it just like it's happening. So get out from your head and enjoy the world around you. Like when it comes to energy healing, the more you think, or working with energy, the more you think how to do that, the less you're actually able to do that. It's not supposed to be with your head, it's supposed to be with the energy itself, with just like being present in the moment and feeling what's around you. So learn how to not involve your head in your energy work. Learn how to work through intuition and not through your mind. The Hangman. When this card comes, for me, this card like means one specific thing, runes. So if you're drawn to Nordic mythology, rune readings, Odin, like anything to do with Vikings, this is what you need to focus on. If you ever wanted to try runes, this is an amazing time to do it, like it's now. And because runes are also very intuitive, there is not much information, so it makes you learn yourself. It makes you kind of reconnect with the past life you had. And usually when this card comes, it always tells me that you had a connection with the Vikings in the past. Like you had reincarnation, or you've been in love with the Viking, or something that you need to learn from Nordic mythology. And then the Five of Mystics. This card, when it comes, to me, it literally represents embrace your darkness, embrace the connection with the realm of demons, because it's not scary. It's the same like working with angels, because they are angels that been, like, if you go to religion, so it's like angels who've been rebuked from heaven, so they still angels. They just like dark because they didn't follow the rules. And when it comes to darkness, I know that you know that the darkness is beautiful. It's not what they say. It's not religious concept. This is something that always surrounds us, because even the skull, it's representations of us humans. Like when we die, this is what we become. And working with your ancestors and people who passed away. So it's time to embrace your psychic abilities and psychic gifts. And number 5, especially with mystics, it represents for me that you're supposed to be thinking seriously if you need to become a reader yourself, like professionally. Probably it's been in your mind, but it's a very huge decision when you become, when you make a choice if you actually want to become professional, because this is a life-changing experience to start making money through supernatural practices or esoteric practices. It's a huge decision. It's a life-changing, and I think this is the time that you need to focus on of this decision if you want to be serious about your gifts and abilities, and if you want to become a professional reader and professional healer in the future. Like, this is the biggest focus for you at the moment. But it comes with embracing the darkness. It comes with embracing and connecting to the other side as well. So one doesn't exist without the other. And now I want to move on to a candle wax reading. Today I prepared like a lot of flowers for you because I know you love flowers, and a gold candle, because this is how I see your aura and how I see your soul, and I literally see you always with this like gold shine, so you like everything's gold, everything like sun. So that's why the candle. Also, if you have an altar, I think one of the best things that you're supposed to have on your altar are fresh flowers, like especially fresh. If you don't have an access to fresh flowers, of course dry flowers are good as well. And candle is very active, like candle wax already all over the place. I like that. What I pick up right away, like what's the candle wax showing to me, that you need to work on not how to channel your energy, but on actually how to channel spirits and entities, and how to even channel people. This is something important. I think your energy is fine, your energy is gonna help you to do that, but you need to learn how to work with portals that constantly opening around you and channeling in this way. It's not about energy, it's about like being able to communicate and deliver a message. So this is channeling that you're supposed to concentrate on at the moment. I get the sense of how quiet it is, so it means you don't really know how to communicate with the spirits and your ancestors and angels and demons, and literally with the supernatural that's happening around you, and it's happening like all over the time. It's like you know they're there, you sense it, but you cannot hear. So this is something important, because it's kind of been neglected for years, and it's kind of crazy, like candle wax behaving like there's something like melting even in the water. So I think this is very important for you to be able to hear them, because you know, some people, they're supposed to just give readings. You are the kind of person who's supposed to deliver messages from the other side. So when I'm talking about channeling, for example, some people, they channel this like portal, and then they get access to information about the person. You're supposed to channel more than that. You're supposed to channel entities. You're supposed to channel I hope I'm not sounding crazy, but you are the type of person who can channel aliens, who can channel ancient gods. You can channel entities beyond human understanding. So it's not even for you just channel people. You have to channel bigger, important entities for sure. And I think this is why you're so connected to the astral light and to Akasha. I see your connection to the other side. So you're supposed to channel the gods, ancient gods of the underworld, and I think you have the ability to channel demons as well. I see that they're showing you like visions, and you don't believe in them. You think this is something not serious. Be more serious about the things that you see. Write them down. It could be visions, it could be dreams, it could be something during meditation, it could be something when you look at someone and there's something that's being shown to you. You don't take it seriously, and they kind of don't like it. The spirits that's with you who's showing you. This is interesting. I think I hear this messenger. You are the messenger, so you're supposed to take any message. You're supposed to be serious about the stuff that is shown to you. And I think sometimes it's hard for you because you just think it's kind of random things. You don't even believe that this is something serious or something that needs to be like passed down to someone. You think it's just for you, but sometimes it's not for you. I think usually when you get some signs, those are for you, but when you have visions, they're not for you. For you, books are important. When you read, they show you through books a lot of information that otherwise you cannot find. For some people, it's through intuition. For you, you need, I think this is for your mind, you need to make sure that whatever it is happening in your mind is actually has a merit. It has like a foundation, solid foundation. So this is how you become more aware of your gifts and abilities, because you don't believe that whatever is given to you or told to you is real. So in order for you to believe, you need to read it, that someone else felt it, that someone else experienced it, that someone else saw it. It's like confirmation. So books gives you the most confirmation than anything else or anyone else. And when you pick up your books, like your guardian demons, they're gonna send you the books that you need to read. Stars, something to do with like night sky. When you start gazing, you also get some kind of senses of like visions or something. Make sure that you connect with the full moon, the next full moon that comes. Do some kind of ritual for this full moon. It's very important for you. I'm not sure. They're showing me mudras. So if you want to learn how to work with energy, you need to learn the mudras, what they mean. And because you can use them in your practice. Birds, when you see them, they are for you as a sign, like especially when you see something unusual, like exotic birds or the birds that are not supposed to be in your area, those are for you. They don't want to talk anymore. I want to see the bottom of the wax. So interesting. I think that in the few next days, the connection with the spirit realm for you is like it's very open. It's like very thin, and it's established. It's like it's strong. So in the next few days, you can manifest something crazy. So if you have time, do a ritual for yourself, like only for yourself, no one else. Something that's been on your mind, something that you wanted to achieve something that you wanted to do, but you were always like hesitant or scared or didn't believe in yourself. Literally selfishly manifest the crazy thing, your dream to come true, your desire to come true. The crazier it is, the better, but do it for yourself, because this is like perfect time. It's like so aligned for you. And I think they want you to do this because you are a giver. You give a lot to others, but you never give to yourself. You always forget about yourself, and you want to make everyone else happy, but you never think what's gonna make you happy. So they really want you to go selfish for the next few days, and they're gonna help you to manifest your craziest dreams and desire. Make sure you're gonna do it in the next few months. And especially next 3 days. The moment you receive this reading, the next 3 days is your portal to shifting to the realm that you want. I know maybe it sounds crazy, but this is what's happening to you at the moment. It's like you have the ability to to kind of like make your future better for yourself if you just use your magic. If you do a ritual or a spell or some kind of like technique for manifestation, it's time for you to declare to the universe what you want and what you want to become and the future you want. And the crazier you go, the better. I honestly do recommend it for you to do it, because those portals are quite rare. So you know it's happening, so act on it. Okay, my dear one, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to do a reading for you. You're truly amazing, and you're such an amazing soul. And I'm looking forward for you to become who you truly are, and you're guided beyond your imagination. There's so many forces around you that wanting you to become who you are and to achieve your highest, greatest potential. And I know it's gonna happen to you like naturally in the most amazing way. Believe in miracles. Miracles are happening with you, and I think you are a miracle. And I hope you realize how special you are. And practice and become who you are, and good luck with everything, and dream big.